Hello Year 11, paper 2 is 1 hour and 45 minutes long, and in that 1 hour and 45 minutes you are going to be completing 2 booklets, one for superpower relations in the Cold War and one for early Elizabethan England. It does not matter what order you sit those booklets in, it's entirely up to you as long as they are both completed in 1 hour and 45. So what will you need to know for Elizabeth? You will need to know the situation on Elizabeth's accession, that means when she became queen. You will need to know how she settled the issue of religion, so the religious settlement and the laws that were formed part of that. You're going to need to understand how the religious settlement was challenged, so thinking about challenges from the Puritans, thinking about challenges from Catholics. That particular bullet point is about the period of time before the plots. So you're thinking about the immediate challenges like the vestment controversy, the crucifix controversy, and the problem of counter-reformation and recusants. You're also going to need to think about the problem of Mary, Queen of Scots. So why was she a problem for Elizabeth? Thinking about the fact that she was a Catholic, Elizabeth was a Protestant, she was also a legitimate heir to the throne. These topics could come up in 3 ways. You're either going to be asked to describe 2 features of something, explain why something happened, or you're going to be given a statement and asked how far you agree. This evening, pick the topics that you are least confident with, find them in your online revision guide. If you're having problems accessing that, you can have a look at the PDF copies which are on Arbor, read through the information and answer the questions at the bottom. Please make sure that you are being active in your revision. You're not just reading and highlighting, but you're actually answering questions. That can be the questions at the bottom of the page, or it can be exam questions that you have constructed. On your screen you can see what you will need to know for your superpower relations booklet. So Grand Alliances, Berlin Crisis, Division of Germany, Formation of NATO, Formation of Warsaw Pact, Hungarian Uprising, the reasons for and building of the Berlin Wall, détente, and the collapse of Soviet control in Eastern Europe. These could come up in 3 different ways. So either explained 2 consequences of a particular event, that means what's come after or because of that event. Write a narrative account, analysing a particular event or period of time, so that's about selecting 3 events and making links between them. Or explaining the importance of an event for a situation. And you've got your timings on the screen in front of you. Again, just like you've done before, I want you to choose the topics that you are least confident with to start revising first, or to go back over this evening, and there are several ways you can do that. So you can use the online revision guide that you all have access to, or the PDF copies on Arbor. You could also click on the links on your screen as well, which will take you to a little video going through those topics again if you find it easier to listen to something rather than read. Whichever method you choose, please be active in your revision. So, for example, you're going to pick a topic such as the Berlin Crisis of 48 to 49. Could you explain 2 consequences of that? Could you write a narrative account of what happened from 48 to 49? Could you explain why that was important for the development of the Cold War? So be really active, answer those questions, don't just read, don't just listen, do something with that information afterwards, please. And finally, Year 11, there is a link on your screen which will also be on Arbor to a video that walks you through the entire paper. It doesn't walk through the paper that you are going to be sitting, so I haven't given you the paper and answers in advance, but it walks you through the exam technique. So if you're not sure of how to put all of that together, it will talk you through how to answer every single style of question, both for Elizabeth and also for Cold War. But I must reiterate, they are not the exact questions that you're going to get in your paper. Any questions, please email either me or your class teachers. Good luck.